What's going on, people? We're going to play some more Self-Damage Warrior today to try out the new monthly card. We cut one copy of Almalexia's Disciple and one copy of Fetrafly Golem to open up slots to try 2 Champion of the Arena. We'll see how that works out. I'm not a huge fan of running 4 7-cost cards in a deck like this because I know how my luck is, but we're going to see how it works out. Hopefully we can get some nice easy opponents, go for some nice crazy swing plays. Everything goes well, I don't get upset, and then I can go right off into the sunset. But realistically, we all know what's going to go down. We got an aggro opponent here, more than likely playing Crusader. Could be some sort of invade Crusader if they want to be like bonkers wild, but in general, this is just going to be an aggro opponent. I want to keep this just to have a 2-drop to fight with. I'll put everything else back. I like the Marauder Captain a lot, just it's not what we're looking for early. This at least gives us a 2-3 to play. Multiple 3s now. I don't think we have... Well, only action in our deck is Rapid Shot, I believe. So this is Invade Crusader. So it's going to come down to if they can find the Fear Totem.
The healing mother.
This can make the Fear Totem cost more, which is pretty sweet.
For the temple, the Waka watches over me.
I like Chewbacca watching over them.
You have met your end. For the temple.
Can I try and race him? We'll make this trade more than likely. Oh, God.
For the temple. A dark moment for you. For the north.
We can push 6 extra damage with what we have on the board right now.
I greet Oblivion with open arms.
Okay.
Let's heat things up. Not let us stretch. Enjoy the next life, fool. Your life is for the temple. Tawaka watches over.
Get another one of these guys out. I think with Champion of the Arena, we should be able to find lethal next turn. If not, we can use Rapid Shot to find lethal as well. They might just try and high roll keywords. They're only getting 1 right now, right? Yeah, they can get up to a second one if they just go face. Fear Totem's not a good play for them, thanks to our big boy here. Okay. Three, 4, 5. So actually, this is quite a bad situation we find ourselves in. Right? This is 2, 3, 4, 5. And this can take us up to 7. And this can break through for 2, which would bring us to 7 as well. So none of these would be lethal.
You have met your end.
So I think we have to control the board.
I'll kill you while you're moment for you.
I'll prove my nobility to the world.
This feels really bad. But maybe we just don't instantly die here, but 4 random keywords tells me that we probably just die here. 5 random keywords. 6 random keywords. So yeah, we die here. These are 2 2s with every keyword in the book. Yeah, that's game. Hashtag still balanced. Unless they don't have anything else to play, which is unlikely. Back is tricky. That has game.
It has been my honor.
And raid's still done. Let's get another one. We're not talking about invade anymore on the channel. I've said my piece. It's gonna get nerfed again. Mark my words. I promise you. Well, let's get another one. The deck actually worked pretty well there. I'm not angry with the results. Playing as an archer this time. Could be aggro archer, could be slay archer, could be curse archer. Curse scout's, I think, better than curse archer, but you can have like a tempo-y curse archer kind of thing. That's more of like a mid-range aggressive deck, whereas the scout's more of like a control deck. His hand is pretty bad, but 'tis what it is. We've got the ring. Hawk Dusk is figuring out what they want to do with their lives. What you got, Hawk Dusk? Am I getting roped? Thank you. Chankya. Still no good. I think this deck has something like 30 cards that cost 3 or less. So math is on our side for the next turn. Got roughly like a 66% chance. Something like that. To draw a playable card next turn.
This one will
Yeah, this is aggro. Not the best, but it'll do. We can get out Tide Crawlers and then Smoked Bollywog Leg. Mostly we're just trying to survive this onslaught that they're going to be bringing our way. I really don't know what else to say about this match. Opponent's playing very slowly.
It's too late to run.
Put the dagger over there.
I'll rend your flesh.
unfortunately, this won't block that. But I think I need to stop the damage from my face. Okay. Holy crap.
I'll rend your flesh.
I think I'm gonna take the damage now, so that maybe I can set up some trades next turn. 'Cause, I mean, there's no stopping this anyway, and Sower just gives him more cards at the moment. This is just not a good situation to be in. Us whiffing on all those cards earlier was very bad. Yeah, I can mess with that. It also means I have one of these guys ready for trading next turn. I mean, we have no ways to gain health besides Barrow
By the
Stalker.
Lord, Mother, and Wizard, I see their strategy.
So that's obviously not ideal. Why are you roping so much, Hawk? Why you do this to me, dog? Okay, my turn. Do I want a free 2/2 right now? Like an extra one? Maybe. And then we're gonna play Tide Crawlers over here. Deal a little bit of damage there. Bumping this up doesn't do anything, because I still have 7 damage there. Dagoth Dagger doesn't do anything at the moment either. Just pass and see what happens. It's our last guard for a while. Oh, we have Sower. I lied. We now have a very good field lane presence. I'm just highly doubting our ability to lock down Shadow. We have 7, 9, 11, 13 theoretical damage that could be on the board next turn. Which is not enough for lethal, obviously.
By Arcade's being, stay back.
Damn it. It was too good to be true. This acts as pseudo guard. The only problem being that after this hits me and I trade into it, we're in trouble. Oh, he doesn't go face though.
Last battlefield.
That gives me a window.
Do you not fear me, Walter? You should.
Do I put the dagger on this? It'd be 7, 14, 16, 18, 20. No, I think if anything... I mean, I guess we just have to hope that they don't have second silence. They've drawn 11 cards. Alrighty. Guess we'll get one more and try and salvage this. I don't think we did anything particularly wrong in either game. I can't think of a single thing we could have done better that game besides the turn when we let the 3 attacks go off. We could have potentially tried to play a guard, but then we would have just traded a 6-1 into that, and then we wound up losing stuff anyway. Maybe that turn needed to be different. I don't know. With the cards that we saw in the future, not being blinded by hindsight, I still don't think that would have changed the outcome of the game at all. In my opinion, anyway. Maybe you guys disagree. Alright. Playing hand buff Redoran. That's all the rage at the moment.
I smell
It was kind of like...
of the living.
It was a deck that a lot of people were already playing, but when the monthly card came out, that was kind of a lot of people's generic first thought on where to try the monthly card out. Which there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Our hand is really bad again. Like, if that was even possible. We managed to do it again.
Succumb to me. I know you're out there.
Okay.
I am the shield of my class.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Just get rid of that for now. It sets up either just slap down Sower, or we can go like Frenzy to Lit Rapid Shot. And that could potentially buff this guy up. Okay.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Let's heat things up.
No one bests me.
Okay. I think that's a pretty decent turn. Clears their board out. Sets us up for an attack.
Go on, try to hit this one.
Are they just in hand buff mode now? Yeah. Alright, what's their 2-drop?
We will protect the Emperor or
Holy.
die trying.
All of their buffs went on that so far. That's a yikers. If I just go for Skaven, brings this down to 4, brings this down to 2. Then I can't exalt this. Or I just play Sower. Trade into this.
Blood and fate. Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
I guess just see if he has removal. Although the fact that this hit this and he gets to recycle 2 5/5s is really, really bad. I wonder how many cards he had in his hand that the buff went exactly there. Because we know he had at least all creatures so far. into the jab.
Stay out of that.
Okay.
You have met your end.
That means it is much less likely that he has another execute ready to go. We'll see. Drawing 6 cards will help you find your execute. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Actually, I think he had it anyway.
I smell.
It was either the first card he drew post getting cards, or it was his last top deck before playing Fated Raid.
Be welcome.
Oh, great. I don't know when this community turned so shitty, but it's not a good time.
Let's heat things up. They will perish in flame. I serve.
Just play that for now. If we top deck a Fighters Guild Hall, this winds up being a very strong turn. Come on, think through your turn. I know it's hard. Oh my god. I could recreate this game in Unity in the time it takes people to think through their simple turns.
Speak, citizen.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Come on. Okay. Fighters Guild Hall is not the top deck.
I'll kill you where you stand. You have met your end. For the temple.
Okay, they're obviously going to heal for 3. Probably hit an edict onto our big guy. Unless they have a squish. Then they may squish one of our guys. They do have a squish. That'll bring them up to 17. I assume they have an edict in hand. They've drawn plenty of cards.
I'll let nothing get by.
Do not have an edict in hand. Okay.
You have met your end. I'll kill you where you stand.
Do I save this? I think so. What did they burn? I didn't get a chance to see. Turn my head for
I
1
slay
second.
the unworthy.
They have another squish for this. We still have lethal at the moment, but I don't expect that to stick around.
My orders.
Come at you!
Prophecy.
Come at you!
I think him giving us the 2/2 could be a huge mistake, unless he has a Cradle Crush. 4, 7, 10, 16. 4, 7, 10, 11, 17. He needs 10 from hand or to heal for a bunch. Or to wipe my board, obviously. That is also an option.
My orders.
I think going face would be a pretty huge mistake for him, giving me extra cards. Unless I'm gonna draw rapid shots. He needs guards or removal.
You're finished! You're finished!
I don't know if this deck runs Dawn's Wrath, but I guess it wouldn't be too insane. I feel like he'd be BMing more if he had the answer.
I concede to your prowess.
I thank you. I apologize.
Yeah, so guys, that's why you don't BM people. Especially when you just grabbed a deck off the internet that you don't really know how to play that well. But, nonetheless, I'm not going to go ahead and trash our opponent. They may not have been intending to be rude. But, it's going to be it for now, guys. Not the greatest session, but like I said, I think the first 2 games, although we lost, were completely, you know, just normal matches. Like, I don't think we drew particularly poorly. I mean, we did draw a little bit 4-drop heavy in both games, but it wasn't, like, horribly poorly. I don't think we played particularly poorly. I just think it was just, we lost both of those matchups. And then, if anything, I feel like the third game was the one that we should have lost the most of the 3, and that's the one we wound up winning. That's just the way this game works sometimes. That's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.